folks, happy Sunday. It's don't fret not, it's still your Joseph that you've come to know and love. Just my hair got a little shorter. It's still all nice and curly, and we're ready to rock. And the windows are open, we may need to shut them, but it's a nice cool morning, albeit damp. We would be outside and rocking and rolling, but we're gonna stay inside, keep everything nice and dry. And we're gonna start things off by playing a brand new song, Apple in the Pines, which is gonna be coming out on Monday for all you folks on the public variety. Or if you're on Patreon, not even if you're paying, if you're just on Patreon, you would have seen it on Thursday. But yeah, it's my 50th song, 50, whichever way you want to look at it. And it's special. It's super special. I wanted the recording to reflect 50 songs since we started really going again. And I feel like I did it. My wife first listened, she's like, this is quite bombastic. And I'm like, thank you. That's what we're shooting for. I did everything acoustics instruments, no electronic doodads or anything like that, which I normally love. Don't worry. But there's no synths. There's just like me playing a hand drum with a sheep skin on the top, or goat skin, rather. Play some shaker. I play the jazz master. I play bass. We play this nylon. And yeah, it's super special. I'm very excited. But before we get started, let me take a drink of water. I am going to cover this. I'll shut this. Old house, windows don't work. Use a 2x4. Keep stuff open. There we go. Those are directional cameras, and if they're facing this direction, I don't want them picking up the truckers going by and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I appreciate you. Let's get grooving. Let's get grooving. Where's my set list? All right. You ready? Take a drink, I spill my drink, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, Every time she takes the pills, she drops the pills, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, The last penny yesterday, they're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday, they came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I shake my head, I hurt my head, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, Time she spills her guts, she sure you see a spill her guts, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, For your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday, go to work, I work myself ragged, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she goes to work, a kid pulled a gun, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. One day she went to work, a kid pulled a gun, thinking it's his subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickel, you better run. They minted the last penny yesterday. Came for your last dollar, too late to run. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. Came for your last dollar, too late to run. Yeah, we got real familiar with that song real quick. I gotta just remember some lyrics, and then that one's gonna be down to just do on the fly. I say that, and I'm still working on memorizing some other lyrics. I gotta do that first. I've been writing too quick. Too quick. Been writing faster than my mind can keep up on, keeping all the lyrics in check. A crooked tie. What a dingus. Who's this guy? I do realize I didn't click on a light right here. And we get a white light coming in from our right. There we go. I have gold light above. Gold-ish white this way. And then white over here. So we get a nice little bright. The cameras enjoy themselves a little bit more. But yeah, my fingers are a little tender. I played 4 hours last night. A buddy came up and we jammed. So no singing. I mean, I sung some stuff here and there, like one line to just be funny. But we jammed out on a lot of my songs, just instrumental. And he's a phenomenal guitarist, and it was intense. It was, like camping. But, and then we may have snuck in a Dead tune, a little Jimmy Cliff too. Got playing. But I pulled out the Stratocaster, pulled out my Telecaster, and the Jazzmaster. I had 3 guitars with me, just in case, I also brought the French press. This is my public service announcement. If you or your family have been having trouble with glass French press, and you seem to break them all the time, get a stainless steel one. That's from Jess and I. That's our things we've learned so you don't have to. Well, I guess you can learn them. Mistakes we've made. I broke 3 of them. And we're like, let's see if we can just get a metal one. And we did. And you may know something's growing back. A little pupate. I don't like it saying like that. A big caterpillar, it's coming back. I don't want to think of anything after a caterpillar. Or a bunch of butterfly eggs on my lip. That's weird too. Alright. I traded her pronunciations, exchanging words I'll mostly only ever sing, unlearning my disdain for all things proper. dose of another flavored mood stabilizer, lithium-rich bloodstream, Zatita taught it at a static in parallel at rest. Static in parallel at rest. Slowly, as the pavement ends, thinning like the eager plants that manage to grow here. Like a lady bawling by the grocery pod return. My weekly pharmaceutical advance calendar, every dose of another flavored mood stabilizer, lithium-rich bloodstream is a cheat disorder and a static in parallel at rest. Static in parallel at rest. We haven't done that one in a while. I was going through my big mega set list of all the songs, 50 of them now. And sorry, I keep saying that, but I'm really excited. Yeah, I am. Yeah. And I saw that song, I'm like, oh, we should squeeze that in there. It's been a little bit. We don't do it on nylon much, so I got duped and played a half step sharper when I got to the chorus the first time. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Did I? Yeah, all right. Make sure I got my little buttons to keep me in check. Yeah, so I'm starting working on right now a very special hand illustrated ampersand. If you want one, $15 roonies in shipping, and I'll make it very special and personalized and send it to you. So, if that's something that interests you, drop me a comment, let me know. And if you're still here and you're just joining us, go to the chat. We're normally chatting. I'm sitting there. I'm throwing out words, catching words, responding to words. And we have a good time. Song to throw the safety onto, a tune unties your 13 loop knots, unslips the soles of your jumping shoes, a poem to flush the powders all down the drain. Can't promise that you won't need to hear it again. Go count the times I've had to sing it again. The promise I can keep is that I never will stop. You need not say a word, though you're singing is swear. couple friends call as you sob on the couch. A new love interest calls off your date with death. The only resolution that you made that new year is your DOD was January 1, 2020. You start to see that something's different about your day. Ain't how they end up more than extended stay. You outgrew all the birthdays that you thought you would miss. You find a gray hair on your 28th year. Make your sorrows heard. Most folks that know the stigma can't grow. And people always buy your bestest lie. You swear you're fine as you die inside. Go back on your words, make your sorrows heard. Most folks that know the stigma can't grow. That was a hot one. Cool. That song, I love it so much. And I love when I can share like a short or a reel, like a short version of that one. But I always get like 2/3 of the way through and I'm like, this is the one. And then I get distracted and I mess something up. But you know what I didn't do that time? Think about it. I let it go. And there we were. Plenty of reasons not to. Plenty of reasons not to. Yeah. Oh, I noticed something funny. Not that it makes any difference to where the show's gonna go, but I'll mention it now. I'm sure I grabbed lyrics for some other new songs. I didn't even put them on the set list. That's good. That's good. I'm bringing out some older ones. Well, from few years back. The oldest songs I play now that I wrote back then are like Mountain Song, Ginseng and Honey, Mary Me Berry, Violets Are Violet. Those are all like 12, 13 years old. And and Corbeday Ballet. Those are the ones that I only felt special enough to bring into my new vamping in music, which started around like 2019, 2020, something like that, when I started booking stuff and shows and recording albums and all that stuff. So it's nice. Those are the only ones that survived. So though I'm saying this is the 50th song, or the first one was, it's not. There's more. You won't hear them. You can find them online somewhere. If you go back in the deep catacombs of bands like SoundCloud or Reverb Nation. You guys remember those ones? Yeah, let's do another old-ish. This would have been 2022, 2023. Spouts with the pugilist, the big side, was horrified by wedding bells, my date with death, by my own hands, a job well done, measured twice, thought better thrice. I failed to keep it coy. You called out my poems. Both know what they're about and what they'll do. White strawberry blossoms already, almost. In the return of the grosbeak, followed by the oriole, ornithological calendar for all timepieces. I failed to keep it coy. You called out my poems. Folk know what they're about and what they'll do. A week without any rain, try a few hours, brought the fright of wilting. And just like that, I'm choking mud through sacred teeth. I smile thick, like the seed I swell, I sprout, scarified, no longer afraid to die. I failed to keep it coy, called out in my own poems, sun shift from cowardice, my Grinch heart grew. Dang! That one was a spicy one too. Heck, we're just gonna keep on that theme of each song just being bombastic and full of spice. I feel like, you know, playing for 4 hours of improvisation is a good way to keep you good. I'm just like ready. I got butterfingers, man, in the best way. I did blow out one of my fingers. You can see this one has all that glue, the leading edge where you can't see light, and then that one, it's all gone. I was funkadelicized. It was getting too much. Oh, maybe I should plug. I don't think this is going to affect anything. There we go. Forgot I didn't plug in my phone to be charging while we're doing this. It's the best way I keep these assure they reach the end. Assured that they reach the end. I assure myself that they reach the end in completion. Let's take a capo off for a little bit. This one, I think we ended on this one. No, it was one of the last ones we jammed to last night. It took on a life of its own. I was playing it on the Stratocaster. Good old 1997 American-made Fender Stratocaster in Fiesta Red with a rosewood fretboard and back and neck of maple. Whew! That's what I love. Picked it up when I was 17, something like that, down in Florida, on a vacation with my folks. And we had a vehicle. And I'm like, if we're driving back, we're bringing back a Stratocaster. And we did it. Flinching while touching, cupboard knobs heated by the sun, attic mouse is squeaking, not allowing the exhaust fan to run, content to stare at the feet of broken watches, pen and ink outline, watercolor splotches. He's sleeping in there. Finally reaching calmness, only last dregs of thread. galvanized feeding trough. I'm proud of mules and myself, finally getting the hang of this. A tenor phrase is my only well. The seasonal migration of the 218 wheelers, the galvanized feeding trough. And I'm proud of mules and myself, finally getting the hang of this. A tenor phrase is my only well. Calmness, only last dregs of dread. A subtle tumble through the queen ant's nest, vibrating hands of fine and less express. Yeah. Like I said, let's keep on the tradition of being in nice and electrified without being literally electrified. We jammed this one out too. And it's just really weird for me. When I record stuff, I'm recording my vocals and guitar at the very same time. I could probably do each one separate, but I never have in the last decade and a half. Done it a couple of times and it just wasn't for me. It's not that you don't get the live feel that I wish to feel. So it was difficult, but we did it, and it was very rewarding to do so. Not recording, just me playing just the instrumental, and it was neat. Frogs like fall, but raspberries like psychedelia. Mama woodcock struts her staff, worm-fed maternal. A mother of four, the snipe sings hers, springtime sonnets, beat to beat, the fruit tree creeds, they stay so grounded in the bog where the totally man could home along. You see, the woodcock, as precious as she may be, I still haven't seen her yet. I haven't seen her babies, and I haven't seen her male companions. But what I have been seeing is a lot of worms walking up the driveway behind me just there, limestone, gravel. They come on out and they squiggle in between and they think they can get it to the other side, but more often than not, they don't. They get stuck, and then another type of bird will come and swoop it away. That reminds me of one time when I was in college. Every time I'd walk to class, there'd be these concrete pathways covered in worms, and I'd be sitting there picking the worms and throwing them back in the grass. The amount of kids that walked by me and be like, what the hell is that guy doing? And I'm like, I'm saving the worms for Mama Woodcock. With castor beans, she makes rice and tea, lemon playing fields. When fight or flight. He'd sit with us, we'd sure to hide. There's sympathetic gold, the choice was hers, but now hers alone. Help a man become the loan, his leather flesh a mossy hole to raise a young, the fledgling for. Yeah, well, that was a hot one too. Wow, how do you do? Again, I'm going to try this magic trick where I talk, and when I continue talking, it's like you didn't even know that I got up, and I think that that's the easiest way for me to do it. But yeah, let's get more songs going. See if we can keep on this this arc. And we'll be like one of those roller coasters that is just a gradual drift, and then we just drop right straight off. And that'll be the end of the set. It's not completely true. We do have the outro music now. I think right now I'm playing on your outro music near you is an anorthosite. Oh my gosh. We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing, for the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire. From the 95 supported chain link fences, holding the bedrock there for safekeeping. Past the Moreau Alley Bridge, saw a single blade from the ceiling fan hogging what's left of the shoulder. Left to Queens, right homewards Albany. Left to Queens, right homewards Albany. Upstate, north of the capital region, or it surely doesn't count. Empire title died as the Adirondacks weathered down, sharing makeup with the moon, longing loudly meet that fate soon. I promise you, I had no idea that was next on the set list. I kind of had an inkling, but it wasn't like, I'm gonna pull a fast one of these fine folks. No, it was just me being like, yo, what up? So we will have a newsletter going out probably on Tuesday, or on Monday, maybe on Monday, when the new song goes out, or the day after, I'm not sure yet. So if you want to be on the newsletter and you aren't already, josephbiss.com. You can get on the newsletter there. You can also find links to shows if I got them, getting you to the merch store. I've also got links to if you want to see my shiny gemstones that I do when I'm not slinging stone. No, that's when I'm slinging stones. If I ain't slinging stones, I'm throwing strings. And if you want to see that, it's another thing I really enjoy. I put time and effort into it, and they're special to me. So I like to share those. So check them out too. We jammed this one last night, and it was weird. It got really weird. Andy just sneezed, if you heard that. Again. Long distance grimace, short distance grin, foot to meter conversion, face first fall down our porch steps. Do you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain? Pareidolia language we are fluent in. Count it. Change the way I folded my socks, broken couch post-coitus rain. Whoa, whoa. You swell from a yellowing orange to the brightest red. The sweetness I pull from you like nectar down my chin. Whoa. Do you see the barn owl in the apple split in twain? Pareidolia language we are fluent in. Whoa, whoa. Alright, this is going to be the slowest song in the set. And not that it won't not be groovy. I like to do a calming before the final. So I know I had said it was going to be like this, but we're going to be like this, and then it's going to go up. We always step on pine cones just to hear that bitter crunch. Our minds were never set on seed dispersal. We know the rodents and the birds take care of us. Slicing open morels, only to find them false, packed thick with pith and morality. hope for something as hollow as me. But all is nothing I take stock in. Only finding solace in literary truths. Books by Aldous Huxley and the poems I wrote for you. Raise wolf inside the house to keep the devoted half-hour porch. Monotrope pushing leaves, showing lobster claws. Hand in for to symbiotic splendor. Taking come the fall like them, we were married. Porcupines drop buds from the tip tops of trees. Found a skeleton Easter day, so much for resurrection. And now we keep the bones in a mason jar atop the Hammonds, whirling so slow with a Leslie cabinet. Crowns to the colt's foot, erupting gravel graves. A dandelion scapegoat to the non-botanical eye. Taking life's lessons in loads of flower flowers. Yeah. So the colt's foot are going crazy right now. They're blooming like wild. And that last verse, again, I don't always overbeat a dead horse and explain things too much, but taking life's lessons from those that flowered first. So colt's foot and dandelion scapegoat for the non-botanical eye, they grow right around the same time. However, the colt's foot flowers first, and the dandelion puts out foliage first. And then by the time the colt's foot is done, the dandelion puts out his. And I don't know if that's strictly because they share the same biome and they share most likely the same pollinators, so they offset so they both get chances at doing it. Not out of kindness, I'm guessing it's just out of survivalship, but yeah, that's that one. But I've been seeing, it's the most I've ever seen that I can acknowledge. Maybe I've seen more when I was a child, but walking up the driveway, up the mountain where all the water's coming down. They're doing fantastic things, they are. All right, let's do a couple more. Do I need more coffee? You can't see because it's not glass. Got a little bit. I'm sitting all awkward. I muffed up my knee doing silly things, and then it was like injured and I kept doing stuff because I'm not good at recognizing when I've hurt myself all the time until it's at the end of the day. So I have got it. I mean, I normally sit like this, but it's like whew, I've been icing it. Icing is nice. Can't help but smile at the smell of my burning teeth. It'll stay in my nose for more than a few days. Mustache metamorphosed into a beautiful moth. Celebrate, I have my wife. Braid my hair up toe tight. Finish her off with a June time bow and a little bit of post-marriage been self-medicating since I was in my teens for an undiagnosed bipolar 1 disorder. Fuck it, man, I'm calling up the doc on the morning. Rightly fitted me 2 months before they could see me. Lady laughed and slyly said, how about 2 o'clock? If I can make it until then, I know I can be a better man. I know I can, I know I can. We watch the steps and still we fall. We pinky swore above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix the faults, we'd have a ball. I've passed 5 college-level chem classes. I understand simple chemical imbalance, session depressionists, heavy thumbed. Let's get on dolphins and tin, my wife said to me. More or less, what you made it past 30. Let's see why your check engine's on. Watch the steps and still we fall. We pinky swore above it all. 2 for 1, we conquer all. We fix our faults, we'd have a ball. I was going to play right into a song, but I got a little tickle, so I got to make sure. Been wearing these tight-necked things, and then I can't, like, clear my airwaves, but that's the business, man. That's the business. Need some water. Need some water. Wash down all that silt. Oh, if you're out there and you own a coffee company, sponsor this guy. I think that would be a awfully fine thing to have. We go through a lot of coffee, and if I can be like, hey, I will plug your coffee every time on here, it'd be like, wow, it's going out to a lot of people. They'll want to buy your coffee. Not that I don't, but I don't plan on it. Send me it. So just turned 4. A tadpole's tail, a tale that he told. Tincture of time with madness soul. Burn upon dries to the froglets croak, and sadness is a water wick. Soil soaked, depleted. Spent too long in the shade, bidding happiness to sunny days. Letting the cloud take credit for mine, so I built me a weather machine that runs itself out in my esteem. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow. You spread it now, so we can sow. My smile splits a shell, ladybugs, they fill my sill. Bleached white in the sun, sea stars and dollars, hygroscopic lovers. They're decaying a garish display, but throwing them back only makes your day. It's their death that they wanted this way, and you hold life in your own hands, so germinate for yourself. Shoot out roots, I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. It starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow, you spread it now, so we can sow. My basement begins to flood, well, I'll pump it out, run off quenching my peach tree with a similar soak to Narcissus, puddle jumping I quiver. Not too fond of singing, nor can I swim that well, but the weather machine is a submersible in a landlocked lake in a swimming pool, glass of gin and a drip of drool. Germinate for yourself, shoot out roots, well I swear it helps to fill a field with love and care. Starts with self, then you go from there. Germinate for yourself, send the rain to mental health. You start to smile, you start to glow, you spread it now, so we can sow, so we can sow, so we can sow. There we are, folks. There's the day. It's a little secret, not so much secret anymore. It's Friday here, and I will have 2 days to not really have to get everything all done in a single morning or anything like that, like I used to. And man, I am so much more even keeled about it. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Until next time, take care. Toodles. Be on the lookout for that new tune here on Monday. If you aren't subscribed and you're watching this, please do so. That helps you see these, and the more people I have subscribed means the more people YouTube will show it to. It's a weird Ouroboros, whatever, the snake eating itself. But yeah, until next time, bye.
We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing, for the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire.